Good day, madam. Thanks for choosing B Better Network. How may I be of service to you? Oh, I do sincerely apologize for that, madam. Your inability to browse the web will be sorted out shortly. I do understand you called in yesterday. Yes, I do sincerely apologize for that, madam. Thank you, ma'am. Ma?
Was that the lady who called yesterday?
Yes, ma.
So what has not been resolved?
Well, ma, see, I wanted to pass it on to the engineers, but I just forgot. But I'll do it now, ma.
What about the subscription with the new I informed you about yesterday?
Oh, I forgot, ma.
You were supposed to do it yesterday.
Yes, I know. I meant to do it after my shift yesterday, but I just got caught up.
Okay. This should not exceed.
It won't, ma. Yes, ma.
Hi, Emeka.
Hi, what's up?
You got a mail from the marketing department, and you're still here to reply.
Oh. I'll respect it now.
Femi, thanks for yesterday. I got the mail from the Apple branch, and they said you handled that matter professionally. Thank you. Keep it up. Oh, thank you.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir.
Good day, madam. This has been... Yep. I'm sorry, ma'am. I do sincerely apologize for that, madam. Yes, ma'am. Your inability to browse the web will be sorted out within the hour. I do sincerely apologize. Hello? Ma?
Was that the same woman who called earlier and yesterday?
Yes, ma.
Have you forwarded her text to the engineers?
I'm on it right now, ma.
Don't tell me that. Do you mean that you can make us lose customer due to your inefficiency?
I'm sorry, ma.
Speak for yourself. See, let me tell you. You better get a jotter, yeah? And make a to-do list. Because the next time this happens, I'm not going to take it back with you. Do you understand?
Yes, ma. Okay, ma. Hi, guys. Man, you guys won't believe the day I'm having. Okay. Amaka keeps breathing down my neck like if I don't have enough work already.
You look stressed and worn out.
It's because I have so much work to do.
But that's the same with all of us.
No, I seriously doubt that. If you guys had as much work as I did, you guys would be looking like me.
Why would you say that?
Look, I have so much work to do that I'm unable to finish in one day. And when I get to work the next day, I have the same pile of work again. As I'm speaking to you guys both, I have work piled up since last week. I mean, I have so much work to do.
Do you have a to-do list?
To-do list? What's that? Amaka had mentioned that.
This is mine. It's a list of things to be completed in a prioritized manner.
And this will help me get work done?
Yes, it will. If only you follow the steps.
What steps?
Guidelines to using a to-do list.
Come on, guys. I think we still have like 20 more minutes. I really need help.
Okay. Now, the first thing is that you must not switch on your computer or begin with any task until you have taken about 2 to 3 minutes to write out your list. Do not write large items like complete the project, especially where there are a number of component parts of the project that may spill into the next days. Rather, break your project down into smaller activities and write them down.
Okay, can I take one of this, please? Thank you.
Sure, go ahead. Have this.
Alright. Thank you.
And next is to ensure that you capture time frames. For example, follow up with the engineer at 11 a.m.
Use conditional statements to enhance your focus. For example, I will respond to the email from sales after I'm done talking to the engineer.
So what if I get interrupted by a colleague or a supervisor?
That's normal, and you have to be ready to accommodate that.
How?
Now, when you receive an instruction from your boss, colleague or client, do not rush to respond to it immediately. Note it down on your to-do list. That way you won't forget. And you can also keep proper track of your activities.
This is quite helpful.
And as you deal with each item on your to-do list, don't forget to rule a line over it indicating that it is done.
Continue to add and rule out items as they come and are dealt with throughout the day.
Close to the end of the day, you review your list and you pat yourself on the back for the items you were able to complete.
And then take about 30 to 45 minutes to tackle low-hanging fruits that you can deal with before calling it a day. I mean, things like responding to emails and reviewing a document or memo.
Identify time-sensitive issues that you were not able to deal with and send a text message or email to the people renegotiating delivery time to the following day.
Okay, like people having internet issues?
Exactly.
This is quite helpful.
And then to sum it all up, identify all the items that are undone. Open a new page on your notebook, capturing them as to-do items for the next day, starting with forgotten priorities.
So how do I identify my priorities?
Many of us have a problem using our time prudently. We tend to confuse what is important with what is urgent.
And the best approach is to know the difference.
Yeah.
How?
Now, important tasks are central to achieving your objectives. The importance indicates how much time you need to spend on a task. And then urgent tasks needs to be completed soon. The urgency indicates how soon a task needs to be completed.
Let me draw you a chart using the alphabets. A1, A, C, and B. A1 activities have the highest priority. They are both urgent and important. This means you need to deal with them immediately and allocate a fair amount of time to them since they are very important to your job. Very few of your activities should be A1s. A activities are urgent but not as important. Therefore, you do them right away, but spend a little amount of time on them. You may want to delegate these items to reduce personal time commitment. B activities are not urgent but are important. Therefore, you schedule the bulk of your time to getting them done. You want to address them before they become urgent. C activities, they are neither urgent nor important. So you put these aside until they become urgent or important. These may even disappear by themselves.
And you can also categorize your tasks as positive active tasks or reactive tasks. Now, positive active tasks are activities or tasks that helps you reach your objectives, and you will need to schedule your active tasks as follows. Now, list tasks and prioritize your list. Establish your to-do list in terms of your priorities. Now, break large tasks into manageable pieces. Delegate tasks whenever possible. Don't pack schedule with too many tasks. Leave downtime. And then allow for time to make a to-do list at the end of the day. Schedule time to respond to email and voicemail. And then block all sufficient time to work on A1 and A tasks. And then do not try to schedule back-to-back meetings.
What are reactive tasks?
Now, reactive tasks are activities or tasks that focus on your daily work, the work of your personnel, management of your group, etc. And then allow for reactive tasks as follows. Schedule routine tasks for times when you have a very low energy level. Leave time to receive phone calls. Ask drop-ins to write a note or return at an open time. And then allow time on schedule for drop-in visitors. Inform people when you'll be available. And check emails at intervals.
I think I'll study this tonight. But guys, I have a confession to make.
What is it?
I procrastinate a lot.
Oh my god. Aisha, do you remember the steps to avoid procrastination?
Sure. The first step is to realize procrastination is futile. Don't spend time and energy avoiding the task. Starting it and completing it will reduce your anxiety.
And then next is to eat the elephant. How do you eat an elephant?
Yeah.
One bite at a time. Now take a large, overwhelming task. Break it into little pieces and do one piece at a time.
Then get the unpleasant out of the way. You'll never feel like doing an unpleasant task. There's never a good time to do it. But think of how relieved you will feel when it's finished.
And then set short time limits. Decide on how long you work on a task. If you decide on 10 minutes and feel some accomplishment, then you'll probably continue.
Do the easy or interesting parts first. At least this will get you started. Then you can continue because you have made some progress.
Commit someone else. Set a concrete time for completion with your boss, an associate or subordinate. And because we don't like to disappoint others, this can motivate us to get to work.
Remember the 80-20 rule. 20% of your effort gets 80% of the work done. Decide on how perfect you want the task to be before putting in all the extra effort. Perfection can be costly, so you decide when the job is done.
Be your own cheerleader. Give yourself a pep talk. This can be the push to get you started.
This is quite helpful.
Listen to your excuses. Verbalize your excuses. Say them out loud. If they sound lame, don't accept them. Treat your own excuses as you treat anyone else's.
And then drive on momentum. When you get started and you are accomplishing your task, let the momentum move you forward. And then postpone your other plans and just keep working.
Get in touch with your feelings. Find out why you are procrastinating. What is it you're afraid of? Or what is the reason you don't want to perform the task? Realize these feelings are interfering with your accomplishments, and the results of procrastination can be more distasteful than doing the task.
Reward your performance. Choose an appropriate reward you give yourself for completing the task. Make sure you reward yourself as promised. And then remember that these tips, all of them, have two of the most important dictums of time management in common. Do it now and continue what you start. These tips will help you deal with procrastination. That's if you apply them consistently. And then keep this list. Refer to it periodically to remind yourself.
That's really helpful.
And remember, practice makes perfect.
Put this to use and you will see the difference.
Yeah.
No. Thanks, guys. You guys really made an idea.
Good day, ma'am. Oh, I'm glad to hear that your issue has been resolved. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. No, thank you for choosing us. And remember, to be better, you will be better. Have a lovely day. Good day, sir. Oh, I'm glad to hear that you can now browse the web. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. No, thank you for choosing us. Have a lovely day.
Emeka.
Yes, ma'am.
I hope you have sent the report to Human Resources when you came in this morning.
I did that yesterday.
How about the report to Sales Department on printed recharge card?
I did that this morning.
Have you sent the report on data subscription to the head office?
I did that an hour ago. Actually, I'm waiting for your reply.
Good job.
Thank you.
Emeka, you have been efficient and very dependable this couple of days. What is your secret?
Well, I took your advice.
What advice is that?
I got a to-do list.
Oh, it's working for you, right?
Yeah, it does.
I'm glad it did. I'm happy for you. Good job. Keep on the good job, yeah?
All right, man.